Set the stage a little bit. It was game 3 of the group stage. It was 9:30 on a Wednesday morning, so people had all sorts of places to be, but all sorts of people were still here. We had lines out the door from 6 a.m., capacity crowds at every spot. I do remember towards the end of the second half, like people kind of started to get less excited on breakaways, and there started to be a lot of heads in hands and heads on the table, and you know, people were, I think, starting to think it was kind of over, especially coming into 85th, 90th minute. Like I personally was definitely thinking I had to wait 4 more years to try this again, and was more than a little sad about it. So, you know, with those kind of emotions going around the room, it was amazing when Donovan knocked in that goal in whatever it was, the 91st minute. Everybody had kind of given the game up, and all of a sudden it was ours. And the scene here was like nothing I've ever seen. I mean, we've still got beer stains on the ceiling. There were people jumping around, hugging each other that didn't know each other. Clothes were getting ripped off. I mean, it was absolutely the wildest thing I've ever seen. And out in front of all the bars for 2-3 hours, there's people out there with flags, scarves, jerseys, making cars honk, stopping traffic, you know, making a day of it, letting people know that something big had happened. And it was cool because actually a lot of people driving by already knew. You know, there wasn't like this little core of fans that were kind of aware, like the whole town, the whole country really knew that something special happened.